Good morning, boys and girls. My name is Marla, and I would like to read to you a book today called Giraffes Can't Dance. It's illustrated by Giles Andrade. Remember who the author is? That's the person that writes the words. And illustrated by Guy Parker Reese. And the illustrator is the person who draws the pictures or takes the photographs for the book. Let's begin. Giraffes Can't Dance. Look at those two little animals. I wonder if we're going to see those animals in the story. Look at that tree. Look at that beautiful sun. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees. But when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Oh no. Now every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. Is there something that you feel that you don't do very well? The warthogs started waltzing and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel. And 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. I wonder if those are the names of dances. Scottish reel and cha-cha and waltz. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming and they soon began to roar. Hey, look at clumsy Gerald, the animals all sneered. Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird. That word clumsy. I wonder what that means. That's another word for not very graceful. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. They're right, he thought. I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot. So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before, so sad and so alone. Have you ever felt like Gerald, so sad and so alone? I think we all have. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. The moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. Excuse me, coughed a cricket, who'd seen Gerald earlier on, but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. That sounds like a smart cricket. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. Gerald looks much happier now. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was swaying gently, and his tail was swishing round. Oh, he's having fun now. He threw his legs out sideways, and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leaped up in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. I am dancing. Yes, I'm dancing. I am dancing, Gerald cried. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They were very interested now. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen." How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Boys and girls, do you see the animals throwing flowers at Gerald? Sometimes an audience will throw flowers at a performer when they think they've done a wonderful job. So maybe that's what's happening here. The audience loves Gerald's dancing. Then he raised his head and looked at the moon and stars above. We all can dance, he said, when we find music that we love. So Gerald wasn't really different. He just needed to find music that he loved, and then he could dance. I hope you enjoyed this story.